Good, happy Sunday, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Politics with Riley King. Let's get started. Former Missouri Secretary of State calls Presidential Election Commission shame. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Adam Sexton.
Slow down. Move over. Please look out for us. We're here to help you. When you see emergency vehicles stopped on the side of the road or in a work zone, slow down. Move over. We're looking out for you. Are you looking out for us? You may not realize the danger of not moving over. Please do your part to help keep us safe. Help protect those who protect you.
Sitting down for close-up, Jason Kander, a 36-year-old rising star in the Democratic Party, says President Trump's official attempt to uncover widespread voter fraud is in itself a fraudulent enterprise.
You are more likely, statistically, to be struck by lightning as an American than you are to commit voter impersonation fraud.
Kander was Secretary of State in Missouri from 2013 until earlier this year. He lost a bid for U.S. Senate in 2016, but is now heading up a new organization aimed at preserving voting rights. His former colleague and fellow Democrat, New Hampshire Secretary of State Bill Gardner, has agreed to serve on the President's Electoral Commission.
I'll let Bill speak for himself, but the commission as a whole has a pretty clear purpose, and the purpose of the commission is to take this giant lie, really the biggest lie that a sitting president has ever told, that 3 to 5 million illegal voters voted in the election, which, by the way, just happens to be the margin by which the president lost the popular vote. I think that has a little to do with why he came up with that lie. But the idea behind the commission is just to formalize that lie.
Republican Party Chair Jeannie Forrester commends Gardner's willingness to serve and says Kander has no standing to criticize, saying New Hampshire has tougher voting laws and higher turnout.
It's troubling to me that New Hampshire Democrats would want to listen to somebody who doesn't have a record as good as we have in New Hampshire.
As far as presidential aspirations, Mr. Kander says he's flattered by the attention, but for now he's, quote, making sure we are still holding elections in this country.
Okay, and there you go on that report from Adam Sexton. Democrats gather for annual state convention in Worcester. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Mankind in the history of the world.
JFK 100, a new exhibition of the JFK Presidential Library and Museum opens May 26th. Click here to learn more.
Of Massachusetts Democrats converging on the city of Worcester for the 2017 Issues Convention. Among them, keynote speaker and state senator Elizabeth Warren.
I believe in science.
Warren wasted no time reacting to President Trump's decision to withdraw the U.S. from the Paris Climate Agreement.
None of us here or around the world will escape the fallout of Trump's reckless action, and I say we will fight back.
After her speech, Warren addressed the special prosecutor investigation into Russian ties with the Trump administration, urging Congress to push forth an independent investigation as well.
Not behind closed doors, but an out-in-public independent investigation. We have to get to the bottom of this.
The convention featuring more than 5,000 delegates, including 1,500 first-timers, elected Democrat Senator Ed Markey and Attorney General Maura Healey, firing up the crowd with a promise to push forward.
That is the promise of the Democratic Party. That is the promise of Massachusetts. That is the promise of America. That is why, Democrats, now is our time.
Also at the convention today, 3 Democratic hopefuls with their eyes set on challenging Governor Charlie Baker's seat in 2018. Live in Worcester, Katie Thompson, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. President Trump tweets support for UK after London Bridge incident. President Donald Trump tweeted support for the UK after a van plowed down people on the London Bridge Saturday night. London Metropolitan Police also responded to a second incident nearby Borough Market that appeared to be a stabbing. London Metropolitan Police declared both incidents as terrorist incidents. Trump admin wants Supreme Court to review travel ban. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Yes. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer. Unbeatable protection. Helps prevent early skin aging and skin cancer with a clean feel. The best for your skin. Ultra Sheer. Neutrogena.
Trump administration attorneys back in court.
How is a court to know if, in fact, it's a Muslim ban in the guise of national security?
Once again, they are arguing to save the president's travel ban. The first version was blocked by the courts. The second version also halted. Monday, White House attorneys looking to reinstate that order, blocking the entry of foreign nationals from 6 majority Muslim countries.
And what the president found was he said, look, I find that it would be detrimental to let in their nationals for a brief period of 90 days while I ascertain whether the vetting procedures that we have in place for these countries are actually adequate.
The arguments were heard in Seattle before a 3-judge panel of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit.
This is nationality-based discrimination.
In its challenge, the state of Hawaii arguing statements like this one from then candidate Trump.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Proves the executive order at its heart is a Muslim ban.
Our point was that an objective observer looking all this would have no other conclusion but that this executive order is trying to denigrate a religion.
Last week, the case went before the 4th Circuit Court of Appeals. The administration needs to win both the 4th and 9th circuits in order to implement the travel ban. Danya Backus, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for Politics with Riley King. I hope you all enjoyed this edition of Politics with Riley King, and I'll see you back here next Sunday for another edition of Politics with Riley King. Goodbye, everyone.